This should be better. Oh, I'm gonna try also do TikTok both vertical and oh man, I have to redo all my windows too, which is annoying, but there could have been worse things to have happened. That's fine. We'll move that there. I think that's fine. Where are the other windows? This stream looks like a short. Yeah, no, but there should be a long one too. Check my page. Okay. Yeah, shit. All right, where's the chats and stuff? Here. Okay. This might be okay. We might be able to keep the same chats for at least some platforms open. Probably not YouTube. OpenAI cheated on Wordle? Yeah, okay. 10 bagger, you remember that. That's true. I mean, it's not confirmed, but we're thinking the OpenAI OSS model cheated. But actually, maybe Sonnet cheated because even the OSS didn't get. Actually, no, it was sus. We remember seeing it. We're back HD. Okay, good. That was Twitch. Good to see. Twitch is good. I think I'm gonna assume that. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna assume that that's good. I have to hold on. Actually, crazy annoying. Okay, whatever. Oh, TikTok's here. Wait, can you even see me here? I'm gonna have to reload this site. Okay. Hell yeah. Why do I not get notifications? It's probably a good thing because I've been spamming live and not actually doing it. Sonnet did it. Yes, you're right. Sonnet actually, like, we could understand the reasoning. Whereas when GPT OSS did it, it was like random second guess. It got it. Neural Nemesis, what's up, G? Okay. Just reorganizing everything here. I think we're good to go. Okay. Yeah. Neural Nemesis, what's up? Chromatic King. No. Looks like I don't have TikTok or YouTube chat. Oh, come on, man. How do you automate browser quickly? I could show you if you're around. Please ask again because technical difficulties. Wait, is that YouTube? I think that is YouTube. So we just are lacking on TikTok. Hello? It's right here. Why don't I not see the chat? Oh, I do. Okay. I guess it's coming. I'm going to assume I might as well restart. I'm just going to be safe and restart both YouTubes. Okay, it's good. I see big pot head. All right, this might be the good YouTube. Okay, we're good. I learned some basic Python and I seem to really like programming, especially the look of syntax and how my code does things. Awesome. Should I learn Rust? I'm motivated to learn something difficult. My opinion is that the language's syntax doesn't really matter anymore for building what you want in the age of AI. So if you want to learn Rust first before building, I don't think that's the best use of your time. It's definitely not a waste of time. You probably learn a lot by learning Rust. And if that's fun to you, if you're actually excited by that, 100% do that anyway. Do that as like something fun to do. It seems like you're really into it. And Rust is a great language, super performant. So if you were to pick a language to learn, Rust is definitely a great one. But I just think learning a language for the sake of learning a language for me isn't a great use of time, is my opinion. Yo, Farouk, am I from Augment? Yes. I work for them, have been for the past 6 months ish or so. All right, so let me open up Speak MCP again. I'm going to switch to Tech Friend Stream profile just so I can say update stream status. We have finished setting up and now we are testing browser use. So yeah, just make the second item building and the first one complete. So yeah, above me on YouTube and to the right of me on Shorts and TikTok, I have a new stream status, which I update through an MCP. And there you go. See, we're now testing different browser use MCP servers. And then let's say, hold on. Oh shit. Where'd that go? I need to update that side panel. Oh man. I think interesting how these are positioned. Add another item next up that's reading chat questions. Just so like, I don't know, people will see that and they'll be like, oh shit, I better ask some questions in the chat, right? At least that's the plan. Okay. So do we have, yes, we do. The Wordle bench. All right. So before we left off, I think I'm going to do that same intro again. Because it was recorded in 480p the first time. Oh, awesome. WebDev Cody followed me. Yo, guys, check out WebDev Cody. You probably already know him. He has a huge following compared to me. 25K on X, 263K on YouTube. And they just showed a preview of something they built apparently in an hour. And and what's also interesting is their caption. Opus 4.5 can't build this alone. It takes a combination of different models to plan, build, design, refactor, and debug. Apparently all in an hour. This cool video editor that detects silences and has cool hover states to like blocks that give descriptions of the block. So this is like, is my head in front of this one? Yeah, my head's in front of this one. Actually, I have a button to hide my head, which is really exciting, and I've never really used it properly. So I kind of want to use it now. Okay. The button to hide. Oh, it doesn't hide my head on TikTok. It just hides my. Okay, so it's useless. I'm just gonna. Oh, you can see in front of my head here. These blocks. Each block has a description. I thought this was really cool, and I can't wait. Hopefully, it makes this video editor public. I've been trying so much like tools out for creators, video editing, like innovations with AI. It's such a cool space for me. But yeah, that was a distraction from me giving the intro because the intro I did the first time was in 480p, so pretty much useless. But yeah, yo, Figs, what's up? Is that KC Figs? No worries, Black Seal, Model context gold. If AI does all the work, then what is left for humans to do for a job? But you're assuming humans need jobs. What if humans don't need jobs? If AI does all the labor work, and what was jobs back then, which looked like a lot of labor work, jobs in the future could be whatever you want in utopia. I don't know if that's going to happen, but video games, creating content, building projects. Building projects is the building projects meta. You got to be building projects. That's your job. Get amongst it. Humans would be like a Wall-E movie. It could be. It's multiple possibilities where the world will go. What's my go-to coding agent nowadays? Yeah, I mean, I use Augment Code. Um, it's actually really good, but I don't recommend it to everyone purely because of pricing. Um, I suppose I think the best for pricing, and I've been on it this Christmas. It's actually doubled. Is the Claude Code $200 plan is crazy, and also another great thing about Claude Code is their innovation and ecosystem. Like I think they were one of the first, if not the first, to come out with all of these things: MCP, skills, sub agents, you name it. They were probably the first. CLI, no. But yeah. Anyway, so what I'm doing today is testing web browsing MCP tools. I've been using Playwright for the longest time. They are the official Playwright team, I'm pretty sure, owned by Microsoft now. And it's been great. I've had some issues previously. I couldn't reuse my Chrome session easily with the Playwright MCP. They've solved that now with an extension. But the space is innovating so fast. Chrome DevTools previously had this issue, but now, because Chrome DevTools is owned by Google and they own Chrome, they've actually implemented, it was an experimental feature, but now might be official, a feature inside Chrome where you don't even need an extension for the Chrome DevTools MCP to reuse your browser, your existing browser session. So that's pretty cool, and I kind of want to try that. And then I've also discovered this one called Playwriter, Playwriter. This one I'm very excited to try too. I follow the creator on X, and I really respect them. And they're very they think it's the best. They think this MCP is better than the competition. So I like the look at their gib or whatever that saying is, and I might try that one first. But before we try any of these, I'm going to give a baseline. I mean, with the one I already have, Playwright MCP, and that's the intro I've been wanting to do. Why not use anti-gravity? Um, I personally think that these like CLI tools are better for my workflow. Is the main reason. If you're asking me, Claude also released their Chrome extension too. That's true. Um, does theirs work through MCP? I don't remember them saying anything about MCP, but I assume maybe that's probably how it works. Speaking of Playwright, how do you go about using the headless UI mode without triggering CAPTCHA? Well, the first thing there is I don't use the headless UI mode. That's why I love the extension mode so much. And it's interesting you say that CAPTCHA part, because the Playwriter one that I'm going to use first after we get the baseline actually says that they have some, bot avoiding stuff. Forgot where it was. But I think that's something that they claim. They're like, it might be just the same because of the extension. We've already done CAPTCHA as a human. It doesn't get picked up. Potentially. Who's to say? Who's to really say? Okay. Let's get the baseline, shall we? So let's bring Speak MCP here. And yeah, so now are we on the Wordle bench? Wordle bench profile, and that should change all these. So no Speak MCP settings enabled, but we do have 3 Playwright settings enabled, Playwright tools rather. So this whole agent will actually only have access to 3 tools, and that's browser click, browser navigate, and then browser, I think it's like called screenshot. Why can't I resize this? Oh, weird. Wait, let me try restart. For some reason, it wouldn't let me zoom out. And a good restart tends to fix things. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So there's also like a browser screenshot, I guess. It's interesting. Take screenshot is not an image, but snapshot is an image. Very confusing naming there by Playwright. But that's fine. Not here to nitpick. Even though naming tools is probably very important, I have to say. So it does feel like a nitpick, but I think it's an important one. Anyway, this agent will only have access to 3 tools. By itself, there's no tools. Like there are internal tools, but I've turned them all off. So only the Playwright tools for this agent. The system prompt we can also inspect. So this is my additional system prompt here. The URL to play is techfriend.net/Wordle. The game is played by clicking DOM buttons, no keyboard. We can remove that now. We can actually remove that too. Let's just make it as streamlined as possible. Base prompt we can also change, but I'm not sure if we will. This base prompt is meant to be just essential tool calling, and yeah, so you're an AI assistant that uses tools to complete tasks, work iteratively until goals are fully achieved. Response format JSON, tool usage, when to ask, when to act. Okay, we can actually remove this for this. So I'm just like trimming everything to try and make the best profile here. Be extremely concise. This we don't really need as well. These are interesting. We should be really good if we had specific Playwright examples here, but that's fine. I'm going to save that system prompt customized, and we'll just see how Sonnet 4.5 does now. Sonnet 4.5. Okay. Any last questions before we start? Am I doing a demo now? Yeah, just about to. I was just walking through all the settings. Why is your browser set up in this mode? Is it for shorts? Yes. So I'm streaming in vertical on TikTok, and I plan to clip this live into clips on TikTok and such. Yeah. I just hold on, let me check. On TikTok, is anyone on TikTok here? Mehdi, do you get, and Nick's Pizza, awesome. You guys, can you go both landscape and vertical on TikTok or no? Because I'm trying to stream both vertical and landscape. So which one do you see? Just vertical or just landscape? Or both. So yeah, let's get the first Wordle attempt in, shall we? Play Wordle. On Twitch, it looks like I'm tailoring to Anne's. Yeah. That does suck. I know, it's either one or the other. It's hard to be like optimal for both. Okay, here we go. This is Sonnet 4.5. 14 seconds. 19 seconds. Okay, it guessed the first word pretty fast. Is it going to do a snapshot call? It might have here. Button C. Nope, those are just clicking buttons there. Oh, it does tend to stop. I think there's been some changes to make this thing stop too early, and I'm not liking it. Let's give it one more attempt, and then I'm going to check my PRs because I think I might have a PR to somewhat solve this, or a PR that I merged that I need to revert. This one. And then also today I've realized I should probably be using the Vercel AI SDK because they take care of a bunch of this tool calling standardization across different models, which I am running into as an issue here. And instead of me reinventing the wheel, I should probably just use their SDK. Yeah, because this does feel like a regression. The agent's like finishing so soon. All right. Oh, that's a typo there. So yeah. I don't know what to say about that. What we can do is check out it earlier. Commit as well. Yeah, I just made this pull request the other day. Yeah, it keeps stopping. This one, when did I merge this? 3 hours ago. I think this is what broke it. So I might just check out an earlier commit. That'll probably solve things. It's vertical only on TikTok. Do I also have a YouTube channel? Yes. You can get all my links at techfriend.net. The links are in my bio. Write a platform for streamers, says Freecaster. What do you mean by that? Okay. Let's open Speak MCP and check out. Okay, let's check out this branch. I mean, this commit. I think this should be the commit right before we change the stuff that affects when they terminate. So hopefully in this build, Sonnet won't terminate fast. Fix my problems. I think me trying to build my own streaming platform will be way more additional problems. Play Wordle. All right, let's see how Sonnet does with this older. Oh shit. Hold on. I opened up a new Chrome and it went to that one. Play Wordle. Okay, this time it should work. Let's go. It'll be cool if streamers stream through a site instead of a platform. Yeah, there you can do that on Restream and probably a bunch of other places like probably Streamlabs. Multi-platform streaming support. Yeah, Restream does that too, but there's also a bunch of other issues with Restream, unfortunately. Can reconnect to the site and not lose stream. Yeah. This is unwatchable because I can't read the code, barely see the site. Yes, okay. And that's on Twitch, yeah. Let me have a look. It's interesting. I think it was more zoomed in last time, which I can do. That might fix things. It's not like terrible. It is small, but it's not terrible. Have you guys seen GeoHot stream? I don't want to be hearing nothing about small text until you've seen GeoHot stream. And he pulls like thousands of viewers, so you know. I don't want to hear it, Dark Sky. See, Freecaster thinks it's good. Pretty sure Twitch is on 1080p too. Yeah, it is. GeoHuts roast you if you say anything. Yeah, I gotta learn from him. What should I say? What's a good counter argument to people? Okay, here we go. Take a screenshot. So, wait, what? Oh, you can pick type PNG or type. So maybe snapshot was correct. Oh, so I was wrong about the snapshot screenshot. Okay. I thought so. I'm gonna go back to turning on snapshot. Snap. You can't even see it. Okay. Snapshot. Wait, why was screenshot off? Navigate, snapshot, click. Okay, let's try that one more time. Play Wordle. The stream itself is good. The browser portion is not friendly. I mean, there's not much to see on the browser portion. It's just a Wordle game. You should be able to see the big letters CRANE. Yeah. GeoHot's Dark Sky. I'll show you. Hold on. How can I show you at the same time? Maybe like this. Wait, it just start again. Okay, where's one of these actual computer streams? Well, this one actually looks not that small. Okay, it's gotten better. This is definitely a lot more zoomed in than I remember. But I swear at one point it was like pretty tiny. Is that worse than me? It's hard to compare on this. Wait, oh, actually, you know how we can compare is, oh my God, is like this. Oh my God, what a mess. Yeah, I guess just as bad, if not worse, for me. So you're right. Okay, look, I'll zoom it in. I'll zoom it in. We can do that. We have the technology. All right, hold on. Okay. Webcam, macOS. All right. So the thing about zooming it is we lose some height unless duplicate and bring to the up. What do you think of that? Is that kind of weird or not too badly? Okay, let's see how Sonet's doing here. So navigated to Wordle. Guessed crane. Submitted crane. Okay, so let's have a look at snapshot. So it actually took an image. Interesting. Even snapshot can be image. I wonder if I should have had, I don't know. That is a bit of a confusing thing about Playwright is snapshot, screenshot. And they both can do image. I should have read the descriptions. That probably would have helped. Let's see here. Snapshot again. Still an image. Okay. I feel like the image is going to be slower than the DOM method, and I can't remember. Maybe I just turn on all the Playwright tools. I'm gonna let this finish, see how long it takes, and then maybe I'll turn on all the tools. Why even cater to TikTok? Like, who wants to watch code? It's more the fact that it saves me time in the long run if I record in vertical in the first place than having to edit a long form into a vertical. How about toast? Dude, if you're that triggered, man, you can just, chill. It's cool. I want to add that I also really want to build all kinds of cool things. And I want them to function well. And I also really value security and privacy. Is Rust then the best choice? Rust is really good for performance. Security and privacy, I'm not sure if that matters too much, I guess, in terms of like bug prevention. If it's like a strongly typed language, it would help. But yeah, I'm not sure, on the security. But yeah, functioning well. I think probably like the only downsides to Rust would be maybe the community is still not as big as Python and TypeScript. But that matters less these days. Like previously that really mattered because like most devs would like leverage a lot of existing libraries to do a lot of stuff instead of having to reinvent the wheel every time. But these days, like you can generate your own custom code without having to rely on a library with an LLM pretty easily. So it's not really that big of a deal anymore, I would say. Damn, Sona wasn't able to get it this try. Okay, I am going to turn on all the tools. I think that does make it more fair as well. Play Wordle. Okay. Playwright can also record the session and use it like the MCP. I know like Playwright, the library, you can record the session, but I'm not sure if like with the MCP you can utilize that. Black Seal says, I've heard people say that you should learn C first and then Rust. Maybe they recommend that. Maybe there's some benefit in understanding like the underlying C stuff, because I assume C is a lower level language. I'm pretty sure it is. So you do learn a lot about how like the actual underlying memory management and stuff works if you do learn C first. But I definitely don't say that you have to. And yeah, I mean, it's just, it seems like you're genuinely interested in this stuff. So I would do it if you think it's going to be fun. But yeah, it's like similar to what I said before. Like these are definitely not necessary in these day and age. Like you don't have to worry about syntax and language nearly as much as the importance as it was before AI. So yeah. Yeah, all good, Black Seal. Thanks for coming through and asking questions. What's up, Be His built? No, but that's a good guess. How'd you guess that? That's like only one letter off what the actual Wordle answer is. So when you build the MCPs and ready to make it public via HTTP/streamable, where are you hosting it? Yeah, I mean that's up to you. You can host it just like any website or any server, wherever you want. Is there something specifically for MCPs? Maybe. There's like Smithery. Do they might host for you? I'm not too sure. Okay, look, here we have take screenshot. All right, see, this time take screenshot isn't an image. This is the kind of stuff I was looking for. All right, so the screenshot of Wordle here, this is perfect, is 731 characters. Oh, I also have a zoom that is working. Okay, so this, oh man, I've been meant to be using this the whole time. No, this is why I should have stayed in the smaller screen. I just have to zoom. Anyway, so there's browser take screenshot by Playwright, which is one tool. And with the screen, you'd think the screenshot is always an image. Apparently the LLM can pick whether to do an image, or in this situation, the parameters it sent was just full page equals true. And then see, this is shit on YouTube now because all the things are hidden. Full page equals true. And we actually got a result. Oh no, this is still a screenshot. Never mind. I've definitely seen a DOM. Oh, maybe this is what I saw. Browser navigate. So when it navigates, it gets a state like this. I'm tripping, man. Okay, this is probably what I saw then. No, that can't be. There must be a way to see the state without having to take a screenshot. I'm confused. Let's see what other ones we have. Text? This time it did a snapshot into text. I don't know. It's just different every time. It's weird. Yeah. We can read the tool definitions. That would probably answer our questions. Okay, let's read. Take screenshot. So there's an enum, PNG, or JPEG. Okay. Or string. Wait. Oh no, that's a ref. Okay, yeah. So type PNG or JPEG. So screenshot is definitely take a screenshot of the current page. So it's definitely this doesn't render well. I bet like barely use this feature. Take snapshot on the other hand. Accessibility snapshot. Oh. Save snapshot to markdown. So why was snapshot an image last time, or was I tripping? I'm kind of confused. I kind of want to run it again with snapshot and just triple check. Okay, snapshot, navigate. All right. Let's quit this one. Let me make sure. Yeah, see, snapshot text. Okay. And then it still start. Okay. Let's see how it does. Play Wordle. What do you think? Is Dark Sky still here? Is he complaining about the Zoom now? No, he's not here. Full screenshot with half a screen. Curious if I have a preference for hosting. I do Cloudflare these days. I think AWS is good too. They're normally the cheapest. See, look, snapshot into a PNG. Like what? Kind of want to see that file, but it seems annoying to try to go to that location. It's really weird. Okay. Well, you know, that's enough confusion in itself. Like, not only am I confused about what the screenshot and snapshot output is, you can only imagine the LLM being confused. So that's Playwright. Like, we struggled to even get Sonnet to recreate its like winning result. Actually, it might do it this time. Let's see what Sonnet gets up to this time. And now the dark sky is gone, we're gonna revert back to the single small vertical stream. I wonder if I can just press Control Z. Yes, I can. All right, great. Okay, so this should be okay if I just zoom. Yeah, continuing to enter stall, except, oh no, here we go, stall. That's good. It's good to realize that, like, I think originally it only had S in, so it's like entering toll to complete stall. And then also it had to click to submit it. This is good. It could beat Opus again. We're gonna let it go until I see it like seem like it's not doing too well. And then we'll see if we can do Playwriter. Do I have a guide on this setup, like the stream setup or the Wordle bench setup? The answer to both is no, but I'm curious to which one you're interested in. Yo, John Power, what's up? Was Grok the best? No, actually, on this bench, the best was Sonnet, which I'm trying now. But I think it's like a non-deterministic fluke. Like, it did it in 2 minutes 19. I mean 2 minutes 28. But yeah, I've tried to get it to play Wordle at least 10 times this stream, and we have not gotten close to 228. I mean, if it gets it on the second guess, I guess, yeah, 228. But I think that 228 time was at least 3 guesses. So I'm really curious to see how it'll do with the other browser use MCP tools. Nice, it's continuing. This could, if this goes well, I think it could finish in like 5 minutes. If it goes well. Wordle bench and Playwright. No, yeah, okay. I have something coming out for Speak MCP that will make it a lot easier for people to share their profiles. So like my Wordle bench is a profile. So you'll be able to I don't know, download that, I guess, and import it into your Speak MCP. So it will make it this a lot easier. That's coming out in the next version, so I might do a tutorial when that's ready. I think next week. What's this extension called? Or is it an extension? No. So this client that I'm using is this project I've been working on, Speak MCP, which I do have a lot of videos on. My last YouTube video goes into what it is and why I built it. But it is using a Chrome extension for Playwright, which comes with the MCP. Well, it doesn't come with it, but it's like an addition to the MCP. Sonnet high on this one. Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's doing well. Like, I don't see any error tool calls and doesn't seem to have gotten off track. Though, it's definitely not beating its best time, but it looks like it'll probably still beat Opus. Although I think Opus, I'm gonna try Opus right after this. I think Opus will be pretty good on this now. Black Seal asks, because I'm a beginner, would Rust be something I won't be able to understand? That's a good question. Honestly, I'm a Rust noob, so I don't really know what is needed to understand Rust. So I'm not really confident in giving any answer in that. GPT OSS is surprisingly decent, says John Power, but yeah, I think a lot of people suspect that GPT OSS actually cheated by looking at the JavaScript code, because the answer is actually hard coded client side. So um, that could have been what happened. Unfortunately, I didn't inspect the tool calls for it. But yeah, I think GPT OSS like randomly guessed it correct on the second guess. So that could have been the case that it cheated. Okay, so Wimpy as the fifth guess. I'm gonna stop Sonnet here. 7 minutes in. It's just too slow for my liking. I'm really excited to try Playwriter, so I think that's what we're gonna try right now. So yeah, this is Playwriter, WRITER, by Remorses or Tommy D. Rossi, from Italy. No context bloat, 10x more capable, mission grade, battle tested, United States of America. I don't know why it says that. And yeah, really easy npx command to install it. So yeah, getting that into Speak MCP super easy. Go to MCP tools, server, add server, paste JSON, boom, import. And we're gonna stop Playwright, the old one. And we should see Playwriter come up here. I guess maybe I have to press refresh. Guess I do. It should install the first time, so it might take a little while. And then 2 tools. Wow, that is really lean. Only 2 tools for Playwriter here. Whoa, and that's a long description. I really need to make this more readable. And the way I do that is I'm going to quickly go into the Speak MCP profile. And then I'm going to say, create a new GitHub issue. When I click the eye icon on a MCP tool, it's not responsive or scrollable. There's a lot of text that goes off the screen, both horizontally and vertically if there's too much text. So we need to contain those in a container and make sure that the inside component is scrollable if it needs to be, and it's all nice and responsive. Can I drop the link to Speak MCP? Yeah, I think if you just go to my website, techfriend.net, should it be here? Yeah, it's like the third link in my open source project, Speak MCP. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Speak MCP. And then on the GitHub page, you'll learn everything about it pretty much. Playwriter? I don't have the link on my website for Playwriter. It's by Remorses. It's too inconvenient for me to send the link, so I think if you just screenshot this, Remorses/Playwriter on GitHub, you can get it. I believe in you. All right, we're gonna do back to Wordle Bench. So now we should only have the Playwriter tools. Yeah, only 2 tools enabled. Execute and reset. This is really interesting. Play Wordle. Let's see. I'm hoping I've got really high expectations for this. For Playwriter, execute. Oh shit! It's trying to see my current URL. Oh, I also forgot. We need to install the extension for Playwriter actually. So I also wonder how it's gonna work if I have like lots of Chrome windows open. So how does it know which one the actual tab is? I guess the one that's focused, I hope. Oh, it's nice that, you know, they have their Chrome extension on the store, because the Playwright one, you actually have to download and load yourself, which is probably better when... Okay, so it has a red exclamation, but if you click it, it goes black. I should probably read. Okay, so gray means not collected, green means connected, orange badge means connecting, red badge means error. Restart your MCP client and you're good to go. Okay, restart the client. So hopefully it'll connect. If it connects, it should be green. Right now it's black. Or gray, I guess, which means not connected. If I click on it, it tries to connect and gives an error, I guess. That's no good. Are there logs? Ooh, gray. Oh, maybe it doesn't work on the listing page. Okay, there's a lot of logs here now. Cannot attach to restricted URL. Connecting to tab, detaching tab, no tabs remaining, closing connection. Huh. What if I make a new tab? Google.com. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so you have to click it so it connects, and then it makes a group. Oh, that's really cool. So it makes a group for where it's going to work. Wow. So should I cheat and bring it to Wordle Bench? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to bring it to Wordle Bench. Oh no, but then the timer starts. Okay, we're going to go back to Google. Refresh. Okay. All right, so now it's connected. Let's just give it a go. Play Wordle. All right. Playwriter execute console log. We're going to close this. So yeah, console log first to see the current URL is Google. I guess that's technically slower than Playwright just going to the URL, but I definitely do prefer you get state of everything first before taking action. So if I was to pick, I'd prefer generally to have the Playwriter Playwriter method. Okay. Checking the current state of Wordle. Looks like we're getting some malformed JSON from Sonnet. Okay, so now it's trying to get an accessibility snapshot. So I think this is what Playwright does, but Playwright does it with its own tool call, whereas Playwriter does everything through executing JavaScript, which is really cool. Let's see if the answer comes in here. It doesn't. Okay, so we get like an accessibility tree, which is really a smart way to get what's clickable. It inputted crane really fast. Okay. JavaScript definitely faster than parallel tool calling here, it seems. We're getting a bit of Sonnet specific issues here, but that would have been the same with anything. Like these network errors are actually empty responses. You could say it's a harness issue. Yo, Get It Miami says, I saw your video on Augie. You like that better than Claude Code? I definitely use it more, and I do work for Augment Code. So take that with a big reason why I use it. Yeah. Okay. It seems to be struggling to do the tool call. Invalid JSON. I wonder, like, making it execute JavaScript all the time, does that make it more likely to give invalid JSON? I'll be interested to see how refactoring to AI SDK will, if it'll fix this as well as these empty responses. Overall, though, I'm pretty happy with. Oh, I don't know, actually. I feel like this isn't a very fair test. Should we? I think I should test with another agent. As much as I like to use Speak MCP, it just seems like the harness is actually what's failing us here. Yeah, it'd be cool to test other agents too. So let's do that. I'm gonna quit that. We'll just navigate this back to Google. And let's open an iTerm, I suppose, and go to okay. I'm in some like temp folder on iTerm here. And let's see, how do you I really don't like how, actually what we might be able to do is, I'm gonna make an mcp.json. And let me just paste this JSON from Playwriter in here. Okay, and then I think with Augie, you can do like MCP config. All right, sweet. All right, so now we have Augie. I'm gonna actually let me switch to Sonnet. Sonnet 4.5 on Augie, and I'm gonna say play Wordle at. I'm gonna have to give it like an actual prompt at techfriend.net/Wordle. Play Wordle at techfriend.net/Wordle. Is that all I should say? Should I specify using the Playwriter MCP? Yeah, I'm just gonna say using Playwriter MCP. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, that was fast. Navigate is straight there. No, this is the wrong MCP. How did that happen? What the hell? Didn't I do the MCP Oh, right. Sorry. I did my global MCP, Jason. Okay, now we got the right. Play Wordle at using Playwriter MCP. Okay. This time I should use the right tool. Okay, awesome. We got the Playwriter, execute Playwriter. Unfortunately, with this harness, I can't actually see the tool call responses like I can in Speak MCP to see whether the agent's cheating or not. Oh, another issue. Okay, never mind. This is the wrong tab. Okay, good. I can see the letters of spade and N appears to be in quotes, which might indicate it's in the correct position. Huh. Let me try a completely different word, south. Oh, wow, this is fast. This is looking really good. So yeah, the south was the second word. And you can definitely see that U is in the word, but T is not. Oh, built. Wow. Built was the next guess. This is turning out really good. This Playwriter thing, definitely a lot faster. We can get, oh, that's it. That's the answer right there. 1 minute 15. Augie and Playwriter. That's pretty impressive. 1 minute 15. Okay, we're gonna add that to the scoreboard. Wait, can I just add a new tab? Yeah, perfect. I think in here we can just get Augie to add it. Add Sonnet 4.5 with Augie. What version of Augie are we? 0.12. V 0.12 and Playwriter MCP on the Wordle bench leaderboard with a time of 1 minute 15 and push to main. That was pretty impressive. Do we think Opus would get it faster? Probably not. Haiku. I'm actually curious to see how Haiku would do. Let's start a new session. Haiku. Oh, I actually have to do this here. Okay, Haiku. Same prompt, but we're gonna make sure we start at Google. I'm pretty sure we started at Google then. Now on Speak MCP, Haiku doesn't call the tools very well, but I'm purposefully trying to make it adhere to some particular JSON thing, which I think it's not very good at. So let's see how it goes here with the Augie client. And then I also want to test let's see how Claude Code also does as well. Okay, this is really good. So in 3 tool calls, it was able to navigate, enter stare, and get the result of stare. Whoa, straight away into built. That's pretty good. Looks like Haiku's going to smash this. 39 seconds, 40. Just submit it. 42 seconds. 43 seconds. Wow. Wow. That's a new record. I mean, even the Sonnet one was a new record, but this is incredible. Yo, Jesse, what's up? Yeah, I don't think do we have anything faster than haiku on Augie? I don't think we do. Do we have any mini models? No. No, we don't. We only have like high thinking models. Wow, 43 seconds. Incredible. I really want to try Claude Code. CLI flag to load MCP JSON Claude Code. Oh, sweet. Okay. Dash dash. Oh, it's just like Augie. That's pretty funny. Okay. Oh, I should have saved the prompt. Might be able to just get it from here. Play Wordle. Okay. Let's see. Do we have the same MCPs? Oh, this also has. Oh, can we disable these? Enter to confirm. Disable. Disable. Okay, so it only has a Playwriter now. Let's give it the exact same prompt. Start from Google. This is, oh, actually, this is Opus, isn't it? No, it's Sonnet 4.5. What? Why is it Sonnet 4.5? It should have defaulted to Opus. That's weird. Okay, same prompt. Let's see how Claude Code does. It should be pretty much the same. Yo, Alice Ayan, what is an MCP? You can think of it as like a plugin system for AI agents, or like the USB-C of AI agents. So I have a browser use MCP here that I'm testing, which enables my agent to use the browser. And I'm trying to get it to play Wordle. And it did really well with Augie. Augie and Haiku finished Wordle in less than a minute. Now we're trying Claude Code and Sonnet 4.5. And we have 3 tool calls, but nothing entered. It seems like it's not doing too well on Claude Code. Wow, that makes me happy that Augie is outperforming Claude Code in this Wordle bench. Yeah. I'd probably add the add the result here. It's not even able to submit one thing. That's concerning. There we go. It submitted slate. Okay. Starting off with a clean slate. It's like an API, exactly. It's just like an API, but instead of APIs for devs that write code to connect their software through an API to other software. But MCPs are specifically for AI agents to connect AI agents to other software. I think is a good way to think about it. Yeah, very similar to an API in terms of purpose. Oh, this isn't bad. Maybe Claude Code will beat Augie. I can't remember what Augie's score was, but I don't think it was anything better than 3 minutes. So, actually, no, I think it was a minute 40 or something. Yeah, there we go. About 2 minutes 20 something. Just needs to submit it. And then all the things need to go green. 2 minutes 28. Okay. Let's add that. Okay, so Sonnet. Yeah, 1 minute 15 with Augie. Wait, 1 minute 15 with. No, sorry. What was the haiku? The haiku time was actually. It was like 43 seconds, no? Oh, I gotta go watch the stream again. Mm. Yeah, 43 seconds, yeah. Okay, and then we'll add Sonnet 4.5 with Claude Code. What was the version of Claude Code? V2. And Playwriter MCP with a time of 2:28. Oh, 2:21. Almost got me. 2:28. All right. So yeah, I'm just using Augie here to update the leaderboard. I've said to add Sonnet 4.5 with Claude Code, and the leaderboard should be updated with all the other ones. Yeah, we can see here. Actually, the new haiku isn't deployed yet, but Sonnet 4.5, at minute 15. This haiku was actually 43 seconds, so that's the new record. I'm gonna see how Claude does with haiku as well. Oh, nice. Those are still disabled. Model haiku. Oh, interesting. So the default now is Sonnet. When I was using Claude Code yesterday, even I think the default was Opus. So I didn't realize they changed the default like that. So let's see if I can get that play Wordle. Yep. And we'll start at google.com. All right, this is Haiku 4.5 with the Claude Code harness. I'm going to get some water while this does its thing. How'd it go? Damn. No. Built. Solved. Damn, that failed. I'm going to give it another go. I should have done best out of 3, but I also don't want to take that long. Yo, terminally lazy. What's up? I feel like Haiku 4.5 is a lot dumber than 3.5, maybe, or 4. Was it? Okay, this is much better if it doesn't give up. No. Okay. Yeah. Wow. 30 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna add it. I feel like the harness here. Oops. The harness here doesn't even make too much difference. Like if we ran Claude Code with Sonnet enough times, we'd probably beat Augie's score. And if we ran Claude Code with Haiku enough times, we'd probably beat Claude Code's score, or at least get a similar So I think we've like reached pretty much the limit of efficiency with browser use tools like this with Playwriter. I'm super impressed with it. I definitely think it's better than Playwright in terms of efficiency. The context bloat obviously is better. There's only 2 tools. Although, actually, we can determine that. We can determine that exactly because, yes, there are only 2 tools, and that does help a lot. But I did notice that the description for the tools seemed quite large. So that's something to note. But just because there's less tools is also a big improvement in like decision fatigue probably for the LLM. So probably better performance just because there's less tools. All right, have a look at this. Is the leaderboard. First place we have Claude Haiku 4.5 at 30 seconds with the Playwriter MCP. This is the shit for efficiency. This is the GOAT for efficiency. For yeah. Second place Haiku with Playwriter MCP, but Augie. First one was Claude Code at 43 seconds. But yeah, like I said, Claude Code and Augie are really great harnesses. Unfortunately, Speak MCP was struggling to do anything good with the Wordle bench. So, but that's good. I mean, now I have something to work towards. I know it's definitely possible to hit these numbers with an actual mature agent. And it's obvious my agent is just not there yet. So, it'll be good. I'll work towards getting that. One of the first things that I think I'm going to try is the AI SDK. I think that'll resolve some of the issues I have. The system prompt could probably be improved significantly as well. What else could we try? Yeah, I mean those are 2 big things. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how close I can get the time with Speak MCP, but at the moment it seems we are quite far behind. Oh, actually, wait, is this right? 228. Yeah, yeah. Maybe we're not that far behind because according to this, Cloud Code actually got 228 with Sonnet 4.5, but so did Speak MCP. Is that right? I'll have to double check that I didn't mess up something there, but I think that's right. I think we did last stream get 228 with Speak MCP, so maybe we're not too far off. Yeah. Have you tried Playwriter before, Lazy? It's my first time trying it, and I think it might have actually replaced Playwriter for me. Now, my use case isn't code specific. But yeah, for general Wordle, not Wordle, but general web browsing, it looks super efficient. What's something else we can try with it? How about I was gonna say something on GitHub, but oh, you have been using it. I like it. I replaced browser use in an instance of Agent Zero with Playwriter. It worked quite well. Nice. Yeah. No, I'm really impressed with it for sure. Yeah, I like here you get to like it makes its own group, so it's interesting. It could probably like make additional tabs maybe and then like do something with those. Yeah, it's my first day of using it, so probably a lot more to learn. But yeah, there's a few other tools to try as well, but I think for context efficiency and just general capability and speed, I think Playwriter might have the W here because I do know all these other ones. I don't think any of these other ones are only 2 tools. So that's one thing. Yeah. Yeah. Um yeah, I'm glad we got to try it. I'm thinking that scratched the itch for me for this stream. Like I do want to try Chrome DevTools as well, but I actually need like some scenario where like performance tracing will become important, which I don't have yet. I might. Oh, actually, here's the thing. Berry game. This could be it. I've been. I've had this for a while. This I think could definitely do with some analysis, like deep. Is this a canvas? I don't know if it is. Could definitely do with some. Oh yeah, see that's interactable. Definitely do with some like performance analysis. I've been watching Ray Fernando's streams, and he made a game recently with a backend in Spacetime DB. I'm not happy with the backend of Berry game. Um, I thought WebSockets, the way serverless WebSockets I tried to implement would be cool and performant, but I just don't think it's. I don't think it's the right architecture. So Spacetime DB looks really interesting for something like this, so I might try that. Yeah, but definitely not this stream right here. Lazy recommends Browser OS. Browser OS. Let's have a look. I'm looking for specifically MCP tools. Is Browser OS and MCP? I think it's like its own app. No, yeah, it's its own app. Yeah, I'm specifically looking for. Oh no, it is. Install any. Oh no, install any MCP server. Oh, interesting. This does look cool. I don't know if I've heard of this. Open source Chromium fork that runs AI agents natively. Privacy first alternative to Atlas, Comet, etc. Hell yeah. Oh, it is an MCP too. Browser use as an MCP. How to use browser OS MCP. Oh, but you actually need the app, and then you can control the app through another agent. Okay. Still very cool. I'll star it. How do I star it? Oh, here. I'll star it, and maybe we visit it later. Okay, we have Nidish spamming the chat. How to manage a tech team first time as a junior? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. What's the pricing on space time? You can have a look. Tech friend is Backstrom. Spam them tasks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. See what the team is good at. I'm definitely like, not an experienced manager, I'll say. Stream for 5 more hours. I don't know about that either. Spacetime DB. Let's have a look at their pricing. Oh, they have some weird TEV unit of credits, which is about 3 million function calls or 12 gigabytes egress and 1 gigabyte storage per month for free. That's pretty good. And then for 25 a month, you get 120 million function calls per month. Function calls. I wonder how that works. Like, I assume each heartbeat would be the function calls. Like my game like sends heartbeats. I mean, that's how I've done it now. Maybe they have a better way for real time comms, but like, every second there's probably one heartbeat to say where the player is positioned, what state they're in, like what action they're taking. So that's like one function call every second. Say if we have like 10 users on at all times, 10 times 60, 600 requests a minute. What would that be, like 3,000 an hour or something? 4, 5,000 an hour. So every hour, 5,000. Yeah, no, 1,000,000, 6,000,000 seems like pretty good. Like you could run it for free every month. Oh, 3,000,000 seems pretty good. I think that's enough for my game. And then you get 60 times that, which is 120,000 million. If you pay $25, yeah, I mean that sounds pretty good to me. I think just rough off the top of my head, quick math. Last time I just lost my team while starting a startup. Now starting again. Now God help me manage my team properly. You think the reason you lost your team last time was because of your poor management? How are you finding the team? That's another question. I feel like a really good team doesn't need a good manager, but they'd still benefit from a good manager, but like a really good team can manage themselves. But yeah, a good manager would probably make them even better, but yeah, I mean, don't be too hard on yourself, especially as a self-proclaimed first-time junior. Um you can't expect to manage some crappy team into performing well. Not saying your team was crappy, but like that's just an example of where the best manager may not even be able to make a crappy team perform well. Maybe. But yeah. Anyway, you said they were crappy. Theoretically, hypothetically, if they were crappy. Yeah, that's also a good one. If you're a good manager, your team will want to perform well. I think that's a great way of leadership is like, don't think leadership is like, I guess, delegation based or like telling people what to do. Like if you can get it done in a way where you inspire people to do what they want. I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely no expert in this field, so I don't feel right giving advice. But yeah, managing devs is a different skill. Yeah, I mean, compared to I don't even know. I'm gonna end the stream here. I think we got a good outcome with Playwriter. It did take a long time, but it was also good to test different agents on Wordlebench. And I think the hypothesis that, well, I don't know if hypothesis is the right word, but I guess it is a hypothesis that the agents are like the harness doesn't play a huge difference, I'd say. Although Speak MCP was struggling immensely and is, I'd definitely say, less reliable than Claude Code and Augie, it was still able to perform what seems like, I'm going to assume this is, I'm pretty sure we had this score before, like the exact same score as Claude Code, which is currently the leader. with Haiku. With Sonnet, we got the exact same score on Speak MCP as we did with Claude Code. So, and this was actually with the bloated Playwright MCP as well. Oh, we actually didn't try the bloated Playwright MCP with Sonnet and Augie. Maybe I do that. Oh, Happy New Year's. Thanks, Paul. Check out the Ray video featuring Cole. I did briefly see that. Would be curious next time on your opinions on how Cole is orchestrating agents. Yeah, I didn't properly see how he's doing that, but I did briefly see the video. Yo, Dre, what's good, man? Sorry I couldn't come to your Thanksgiving thing. I hope you've been well. I will make it one day to that house if you're still there. Yo, so I want to test Haiku. Okay, we're still on Haiku. I think we still have, yeah, I'm going to turn on Playwright and off Playwriter. Okay, which worked. And then same prompt from Google. Let's see if Playwriter actually, oh shit, I said Playwright. We should probably go new as well. Let's see if Playwriter, well, look, we're changing it from Playwriter to Playwright, is actually more performant, or would have Haiku just gotten a similar score anyway? We're about to find out. Does it not see the MCPs? Oh, it's disabled. What? When did it get disabled? Okay. All right, now it's definitely enabled. Let's clear the context and try again. There we go. I might change the zoom to be a little less. Maybe next stream, because oh shit. Oh, we can't even. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I definitely think this take screenshots slows things down. Maybe. Oh, that seemed pretty fast. Not 28 seconds fast though. Is that what the leaderboard is? 28 seconds? That's crazy. 30 seconds. No. Yeah, looks like it's definitely this step here. Take screenshot slows things down so much. And yeah, I mean, we couldn't tell if that was always taking an image or sometimes the accessibility tree or both. But it's definitely slower. Now, one question is with the, oh, actually, I could answer that. Okay, we're going to stop that. It seems like, at least on this tribe, this Playwright MCP wasn't able to, solve this in a record time. I want to see, like, does the Playwriter MCP actually not have access to vision? So if we just go on Google Images and just, I don't know, let's just find a random image. Okay, a tiger. Let's put the tiger here. Okay, so we got the tiger in the Playwriter group. Can the Playwriter MCP see the image? Can you take a screen? Wait, let's just say, can you see the image with the Playwriter MCP on the current tab? So I'm just asking if it can see the image. It tried to connect over C. Oh, I need to connect. Okay. Why did it disconnect? Oh, that's weird. Oh. Oh, it has to be a web page. I think it can't be can't be just an image. Random animal Generator. Oh, without name. Guess the animal game. Is there a guess the animal game or something? What's a good test for? I want there to be a website without any text or something like that. So, um, so we can see if this can actually take an image. Hey, the Tiller agrees. The Playwright take screen is the worst. Have you tried Playwriter, which seems to be this one, Playwriter extension. Where's this? Why is this so slow? Open image in new tab. Yes, but that was the issue. It's like if it's not a web page, the Playwriter extension cannot access it. So it needs to be on a web page. Did I bring back some barbecue? No, unfortunately, I ate it all there. Generate a HTML for random unsplash image. Yeah, I mean, that would take a bit of time, but maybe less time than this took to load. Click on drop down. Dog. Okay, let's just play. Come on. Easy, whatever. No, let's go medium. Oh, you don't even get the image. Hmm. Okay. Let's just see. Let's just. Oh, I'm just gonna ask. Can it see the image? Still saying it's not connected. Oh, I gotta press this. Okay. All right, one more try. I just want to see what it does. I can use the Playwright MCP. Huh. And is that enabled? No, it's not even enabled. It's weird how it knows about it. Or not, because it's popular. Okay. Oh, get an accessibility snapshot. View the page content or read a local image file. Oh, so it doesn't like, let's say, can you screenshot the web page and see it? Let's see if we can do that. Oh, yeah, look. Page.screenshot. Console log where it's saved, and then it reads it. Oh, it totally can. Wow, okay. So Playwright can also view screenshots just by executing JavaScript code as long as, actually, this is the caveat, as long as your agent can read, has access to read file tool call, which by default Speak MCP doesn't. So this wouldn't have worked in Speak MCP, but pretty much any coding agent has access to read tool calls, though some are limited to their workspace. So this is in like the temp workspace. So that might not have worked in some other agents. But yeah, it worked here. Okay. Oh, Imgur. Yeah, that would have been another good test too. Let's see, Imgur. But a lot of the time, it'll be labeled. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, my baby doesn't say cat. Okay, what do you see in the tab now? Let's see. Let's see if it'll get cat. Oh, my Zoom thing stopped working. Oh no, there it is. What? No, there is a new page loaded. Check again. It didn't like run the tool call this time. See, it's like based on the screenshot. But now I'm like, okay, now it ran. Screenshot, and let's see. Title a tabby cat. Yeah. Wow, great. It's able to do screenshot, and it actually seems kind of faster than the Playwright one. Interestingly. Yeah. So shout out to Tommy They nailed it with this extension. I'm really happy with it. Okay, now I'm gonna actually end stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'll see you next time. I think tomorrow probably. Let's try stream every day. I don't have to do full-time work, which I think is the rest of this year. Right? Yeah. All right. See you. Peace.